now.
So moving on to our
Back to it.
numbers 8 and 7 favorite movies of all time,
Numbered them wrong.
which is extremely hard. So I'll start with number 8.
Okay.
Okay, my number 8 is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Oh my god.
Is that amazing or what?
This whole time, you have gone in such a total different direction than I thought. I never thought that you would pick, 3 straight comedies.
Right?
3 straight
I know.
classic.
It's just like
Classic comedies. Let's
classic
get this straight.
comedies.
Classic comedies that you
Goonies
don't
is a
see.
bit like adventurous,
But
not
still.
straight comedy, but not like Spaceballs and
No, but this is totally unlike what I thought you were gonna do, which is cool. I like it.
yeah, little surprises coming at you.
Yeah.
I mean, John Hughes. I think speaking of underrated, I think John Hughes is just such an underrated director, and he brings so much heart,
I don't think
and-
people nowadays even know who he is.
which is sad. I mean, but a lot of people on their favorite lists probably have The Breakfast Club
That's
or
true.
16 Candles,
not know that he actually
or Ferris
directed it.
Bueller's Day Off, or
They're not, but they don't really even know that he directed it. He directed all those classic '80s kind of.
well, I mean,
comedies.
you got to go search out John Hughes movies. They're
For sure.
just they're fantastic. They do such an amazing job of telling what it's like to be a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Really an original voice that we do not have today anymore.
Nope. Nothing like
But
it.
and then I mean, you team up the great John Candy with Steve Martin. I mean,
Classic
John Candy just brings
comedians.
so much heart to
Yeah,
the
he
to the
does.
movie, and there's just there's a layer of just real sweetness,
Mhm.
like between it starts out not so good between the two, but
Right, because
I mean,
they're
how
two
can you-
totally different people.
right,
going-
exactly.
having to-
Steve
having
Martin's
to
just
be around
uptight,
each other.
like business guy, and anyways, I watch it every year for Thanksgiving, at
Mhm.
least once a year for
Oh, yeah.
Thanksgiving. The movie's set during Thanksgiving, so I mean, I watch it all the time. I quote it all the time with him and back and forth. So I had to throw it on there.
It's definitely a quotable movie, even in my family.
Oh, yeah.
My parents like that. It's
Yeah.
cool. So my number 8 is The Usual Suspects. I watched this movie back when I was in high school, and I watched it by myself just randomly. And when the twist at the end of the movie came out, I was yelling at the TV.
Louis Kaiser Soze!
I was yelling at the movie. It was so insane, and I was so shocked by this
Dun,
twist in
dun,
this
dun.
movie that it stuck with me forever. And I love this movie, and I can watch
Fantastic
it. over and over.
pick.
It's all about the twist at the end of the movie that you don't see coming.
It leads up so well to
And I
it.
had no idea the whole time, and it's perfect. It's a perfect twist to a movie that has an amazing cast, and it shocked me, to say the least.
Yes.
Loved it.
Awesome.
Check it out.
Yeah, maybe M. Night Shyamalan should take some notes about a twist ending.
Notes.
Notes.
Twisted.
All right.
All right, so your number
My
7.
number 7
Uh-huh.
is The Shawshank Redemption.
All right, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Finally, something more serious.
Something a little bit more
Nice.
serious. I know. It surprised me too how many comedies ended up. But they're just a big part
Oh, yeah.
of
Do it, yeah.
growing up
All
and
in.
quoting movies with this
Get
goofy
it.
guy
That's right.
and Chris Mimey
And
Chris.
Mimey.
and Dave Daly. Hi, Dave.
And Dave Daly.
And Melanie, who hated us for quoting these movies
That's
all
all.
the time.
She didn't know what we were saying. All we did was quote.
And Brandon Amaral.
Mm-hmm.
The Shawshank Redemption. Dude, every time it's on TV, you're gonna sit and watch it the
No matter
whole through,
what.
the whole thing,
Mm-hmm.
whole way through. I mean, who doesn't love Tim Robbins and Morgan Freeman? Come on, it's
Mhm.
ridiculous. And I mean, it's obviously got redemption in it, but it's a movie about hope, and it tears at the heartstrings to be dramatic and dumb. But it's just a phenomenal movie that Frank Darabont adapted from Stephen King's novella and directed, and weirdly enough, a guy who was at that prison that they shot at, he escaped, and now 65 years later or something, they just found him. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Why even
I mean, I
arrest him?
think
Just
The
keep
Shawshank
going.
Redemption. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it.
Mhm.
Definitely check it
Even
out
on
if you
TV.
have
It's
not.
on TV
Yeah,
all
even
the
it's on
time.
TV all the time.
Just watch it.
It's
worth
just an awesome dark movie, with a lot of just cool human things in it.
Yeah. Speaking of dark, my number
Speaking
7.
of dark.
7.
The Dark
My number
Knight?
7
No.
was Fargo.
Oh, Fargo.
So this is the first
Very
Coen Brothers movie
good.
that I ever saw, and it shocked me because of how dark and almost laughable dark comedy.
Oh, it's so
you know what I mean?
so weirdly darkly funny.
Right,
Yeah.
like you laugh at these things that are like so horrible that are happening, and you're like, why am I? I'm not supposed to be laughing right
No.
now. And if, you know the story of you know this you know money getting out and him, and it's great. And the way and like the
he
whole
puts a
character,
hit on his wife.
right?
Like,
the whole
you're just like William H Macy. You just want to like strangle people. What are you doing? You're such an
he's
idiot.
so lost with
Like,
himself,
oh,
like
man.
not knowing
So
what
good.
he should do next or whatever. And then it just something that stuck with me for a long time because of the content. And then I got to know the Coen Brothers a lot better.
Nice.
Went back and watched a lot of older stuff, and then, the newer stuff that came out, which is still same. It has that still has that same tone to all their movies. Kind of like really super dark, violent kind of comedies. But the characters in it based on where they were. Like, is it North Dakota? No.
Yeah.
In North Dakota? Yeah, okay, that's right. And their accents, and like they're just like these common, like this pregnant police officer, and just goes out every day and does her job 100%, and while she's pregnant, and then goes home at the end of the day with her with her husband, who's like just so sweet. They're so sweet to each other, and it's like total opposite, and it's an amazing juxtaposition to the violence that's going on to her. And her character and her accent and just the people in the movie, it's incredible.
Yeah, and you don't get to her, the main protagonist, until like 30 minutes into the movie.
Right. I mean that's when all the stuff starts happening, and then she gets brought into it, and it's her and her husband at breakfast or whatever, and he's like in his ducks. And
the amazing Frances McDormand.
Right. She's amazing in it. I think
Good choice,
she was
buddy.
nominated, right?
She won.
Did she
for
win?
that. Yeah.
Well
Yep.
deserved.
She won Best Actress.
Great job.
Yeah.
So
Phenomenal.
7.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That wraps up.
Mine are so much more serious
7.
than yours.
I don't know.
I mean, like I had Fast and Furious.
Yeah. Fast and Furious. That's a dark one.
Right.
Yeah. You've got Drive, and you've got Fast and Furious,
Yep.
and you've got
And you've got
Usual Suspects,
3 comedies
And I've got
and
3
like
comedies,
a serious movie. Like,
and then
I'm
serious movie about
amazed.
hope.
I'm surprised. Right? That's good.
Yeah, it's cool.
Hi, buddy.
Different opinions coming at you.
That's right.
All right.
All right, so don't forget to check us out on Facebook. Let us know, comments, comment
like
below,
us.
like us on Facebook, like the video, and we'll see you again next week.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Sounds good. Good night.